Isaiah, Isaiah chapter 66, verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh shall plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Akakodash. The Wadi Yahweh Shem El Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word of sincerity and truth and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the R5 to Egypt, which is the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lift up the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. Hey, y'all, brothers, out of the Lord, take the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the other filthy customs that I've taken upon. Just try to get a quick one in. I'm at the plantation. And then a full circle. Just gotta get one in. Making my calling. Making use of my calling, and it's important. This thing is very important, and the prophecies has been spoken by the prophets, and everything is truly happening. It's happening, and we are experiencing it in real time. And the prophets have spoken about it in the scriptures, what we was going to experience, and the prophet before them spoke about what they was going to experience. So it's an ongoing thing as being a prophet. Hold on for a second. So it's a glorious moment. It's a glorious moment. That's a lot. That was crazy. Alright, Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that has been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and evil and of pestilence. And we're doing the same thing. Okay? And we're utilizing what we have learned through the scriptures. Because our ancient brothers, which is us, our brothers, are we those men, we're back, and we're doing the same thing we did back then. And this is a beautiful moment to be doing these things. All right, and rightfully so. Right now the time is 6 a.m. in the morning, November 20th, 2023. The hopefully all prophecies come to pass. That's what we hoping. Okay, we're hoping that all prophecies come to pass as fast as that we need it to happen. Just thinking about the scripture. Because our ancient brothers have done it, and it makes logical sense that how we should be the same ancient brothers, It says Ecclesiastes chapter 30, 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High Yahweh Shah are occupied and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecy. So that's what we have done, through our apostles and our elders and our Akim and like-minded mind. Because there's a lot of other distractions happening. People start doing other things just to distract the prophecy. They want to be argumentative about dumb shit when we got to have the spirit of prophecy. Alright? So that's where we're at. We're at what Yahweh Shah has told us to be doing. And these are some of the verses that clarifies it. Right? So these are the things that's going to happen that we have to be telling the world that's what's going to happen. Okay, let's read this again. Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophet that has been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms. And what are we at? We are in a great kingdom, and it's known as Babylon, Egypt, and spiritually known as Babylon, Egypt, and Sodom and Gomorrah, all crammed in one. And our job is to tell these people about this place and tell you that what the Yahweh Shah was coming to do. Let's read this other verse again. Let's go back to Isaiah chapter 66, verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will he plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many, and it's going to be many, many people put to death. Okay, and that's what we're telling you, and it's a reason why these things happen. Let's go back up. We're going to come back here. The Lord will plead with all flesh. I just seen another verse. All right. Oh no, what was that? Amos. All right, this is Amos. All right, the name of this chapter is Amos, chapter 1, and the headline reads, "Judgment on neighbor nations." What neighbor nation? The neighbor nation of you Israel, of you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American, known as. There's going to be judgment on your neighbors, the other nations. So this is in the Bible, the good book, okay, which is a great book, which is the good news. That's why it's a good book. It's a good news for the hopeful elect as we speak, because they're the one that's getting this truth, man. So that was Amos. Okay, let's say this is something else that the Lord's going to let happen. That's 11. If you read the rest of all these are all the neighbor nations that's going to be getting ran down. No, but I'm going to go to the special one that needs this thing to happen to. Okay, because this is what he did. He said, Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus say the Lord Yahweh Shah, for 3 transgression of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away my punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever to this day, man. Since they popped out the womb, their wrath didn't go away. Okay, Jacob and Esau. They were spiritually, as go back, Cain and Abel. Right, that spirit was there. The brothers, the Lord had to bring back another Seth. Okay, yeah, Seth. So now we're here. Okay, and our job is to explain to the world what's going on around everyone globally. That's why this is globally now. The scriptures are being spoken globally, and we are experiencing the ultimateness. Okay, and don't worry, when it happens, you're gonna know it's happening. And as we speaking now, things is happening. It's leading up to this great kingdom being destroyed, because the scripture speaks about that. All right, let's get another one real fast. All right, hold on. Let's go here real fast. This is one powerful verse. We can't go around it. And people always gotta have something else to say. Oh, what about love? Well, love is to do the will of Yahweh Shah, do his commandments. Okay? And you're not doing it. So you can forget about that. Salaka. Very powerful. Let's read this one, because this is very powerful too. Right? Very powerful, very, very, very powerful. Very spiritual and powerful. Okay. So the Lord, everybody is the Lord's puppet master. Y'all doing his will, and I'm doing his will. So this is a clear indication that if you understand the prophecies, if they've been broken down to you correctly, and the Lord will have you navigate through the scriptures and pull out verses to clarify certain situations, certain things that's about to happen. Here's one of them. All right, this is Revelation chapter 17, verse 15. No, let's start at 14. Yeah, the victory for the victory for the Lamb. It said in Revelation chapter 17, verse 14. These shall make war with the Lamb. And who's these? These nations shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. Who's the Lamb? Yahushua. For he is the Lord of Lords, King of Kings. And they that are with him are called the chosen and faithful. And that's the hopeful elect. And we got to hope we one of them with him. We want to be one of them with him. And he said unto them, and he said unto me, the water which thou sawest, the whore sitteth, are people and multitude and nations and tongues. So he got this whore is who you know as America. They're sitting on the many people, and if you go up into the chapter, you'll see who he's talking about. The many waters is the many people. Okay, that this whore sit upon, and America sits on top of everybody. And the tin horn which thou sawest upon the beast, and if you go into the tin horn, it's the EU, and the beast is NATO. These shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. And I just told you, where was that? The Lord said in Isaiah 66 that verse 16, by fire and by his sword, the Lord will plead with all flesh. Okay, he's going to plead with his flesh, and the slain of the Lord should be many. He's going to utilize this tin horns and this beast to eat the whore's flesh, and the flesh he's going to do is fire, thermonuclear fire to be exact. Hey buddy, I don't have no missiles, I don't have no guns, I don't have nothing. You know, all I got is cooking knives in my house to cut my chicken up with. So we gonna use faith on this one, buddy. Okay. And the tin horn which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. For Yahweh Yahushua has put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree to give their kingdom unto the beast. And that's what they have did. You know, all the other nations have turned over to the beast, you know. And we are watching this in real time. Alright? Until the word of Yahweh Yahushua shall be fulfilled, until the word of Yahweh Yahushua be fulfilled. Okay. And that's what we're looking at. Watching this thing happen right before our eyes. Okay, so because of your transgression, Edom. He didn't add when you read this verse, Amos, it's 11. He just told you Edom. He said, thus said the Lord, Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Yahushua, for 3 transgression of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother. Who was his brother? Who was Edom's brother? Jacob. Okay? And you did it. You did it. You did it, y'all. You did it. You did pursue your brother, man. You ran down on him. You did good, man. You did really good. And it's amazing how this thing's turned out. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and the sword today is the gun. And did cast off all pity. You didn't have not a drop of pity. And his anger did tear perpetually. It is ongoing. And he kept his wrath forever. To this day, man. You ain't gonna stop until you obliterate it. Just sorry, but you gotta go. Okay. You didn't cast off not one pity. Okay, hold on. Let's see what it says. Or let's go back. Let's go to Genesis. Genesis chapter 27. Let's go chapter 40. Genesis chapter 27 verse 40. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Yeah, you got away, but we want to get you back. Back where you belong. Right? And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the day of mourning for my father is at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And you ran down on us real good, Joshua. Okay, you did your thing, man. I'm looking at all this, man. Hey, I was just telling my telling my little overseas demon. I was telling, like, listen, man, who gonna save you from Joshua? They coming. You know, she get all, you know, what are you gonna do? Can Allah save you from Joshua? I wanna know. Cause he's busting up them Arabs, busting them up. He bust us up too. We need to be saved, okay? Alright, we're gonna end this video, get one there just real quick, Salakia. Alright, you're done now. Alright, look at this one. You're finished. You're finito. Let's get a little bit of this, right? Let's see what it says. Yeah, it says Obadiah chapter 1 verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever, Joshua. Alright? You're gonna be cut off forever. Oh man, you're done. We just went into a lot of things you did already. So we already went over that. Jeremiah chapter 49 verse 13. For I have swore by myself, said the Lord Yahweh, that Bozrah shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be a perpetual waste. You're done, Joshua. You're finished. You are gone, man. This was the spirit. Also, Jeremiah chapter 49 verse 17. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at the plagues thereof. You're done. Ain't nobody gonna be coming back here. Ain't nobody gonna be here looking at you, trying to hang out with you anymore. Alright? Ain't nobody gonna want your stuff. Alright. Ezekiel chapter 25 verse 14. And I will lay vengeance upon Edom by the hands of my people Israel. Yasha'Allah. Okay? And it's not Edom versus Edom. It's Edom versus Adullam versus Yasha'Allah. And they should do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury. And they should know that my vengeance, say the Lord Yahweh power. So like that's what's about to go down, man. We ain't trying to hear none of your mess. So that was a quick one. Oh, Salakia, if I missed any points, just want to get one in before I start doing all this other mess. All praise and honor, glory to God, Bashim Shah, Bashim Kokodash, the Wadi of Bashim Shah, for the apostles and the elders of great millstone. Shalom to the Hakim. Shalom.